Yo, what's happening everyone? It's your boy here, Abdurrahim, back again with another great amazing tech video. Well, the video of today, it's all about 2019, the year of the tech, whereby there are a couple of tech stuff which captured me in 2019 and I'm still using them, and I thought that I could share with you guys my 2019 year of tech. So my year of tech, first thing first, came out from some carbon fiber equipments which you can just stick a sticker or you can just do some branding and stuff, because sometimes I really love skinning. Now this is what I have here for you guys. As you can see, we're having something like this which you can wrap around. I know this might be a minimal tech, but this is something which is so important and you must just have it. As you can see on the tools, what you get something like this. You get a full set of tools which they're quite incredible. Something which surprisingly you get even the tools like this one which you can wrap around. How much you can just keep that sticker on the go. Now you have seen something like D-Brand, how they do it. They skin their phones, they skin laptops, they do a bunch of stuff. They use this type of tools in order to just keep their stuff going. So sometimes you need that kind of stuff whereby you just want to skin your device, you go that kind of sticker. Well, the equipment which you need them so as they can help you out. And talking about the equipment, there's a hot gun, which is something which is so incredible. This one, as you can see, this bad boy tool helps out on skinning because it gives a lot of pressure, though the only downside of this tech is just that you can't control how much the pressure goes. It's just a fixed one, so you just turn it on, input, you just input the power, you're good to go, and it starts blowing. I think to my own kind of aspect for this type of tech, I give it. Jumping out, the second tech of the year goes to the tripod which I've been using. Now this is the type of tripod which I've been using in a couple of months, compare to this bad boy which I had to switch, because back in the days I had a certain tripod which was GorillaPod, which wasn't that much great, but it was great to keep the work done. Now I switched to this one because of many things. First thing first, it gives me that kind of inclined position. As you can see here on this bar, there's an inclined position, while this one does not have it. Now I think to my own kind of aspect for this kind of differentiation, all they just do it, they're old tripods which they can give you on the go, handheld. You just hold them up and do stuff like that. But jumping out to the realistic, they all just do the same, though one of it is just a little bit beneficial because of giving you that kind of stuff, though they're all great. Well, talking about this Gamepad, well, I've never had just to talk about it that much, but this type of a Gamepad, it's such an amazing Gamepad. I've been using it in both devices compared to the PC I've been using it, but I can just pair the Android devices, iOS devices, PC. I can pair with even Nintendo Switch. I can just do marvelous stuff with this controller. Now this controller gives you a capability of holding your phone, and you can just keep your phone here on the go, and you can just keep on playing on the go, which is something which is so impressive. Talking about the battery of this kind of bad boy, well, it lasts a lot. It gives you almost 2 days, and perhaps sometimes you ask yourself, when was the last time I charged it? That's the most kind of question you ask yourself. Though it's such an amazing kind of gaming controller, giving you all the fluidity and everything out of it, which can work in different variety of devices. So I really recommend on this type of tech. Jumping out to another kind of tech which is so impressive, keeps my workflow going. Aereo, you know what I'm saying? I know it's not that kind of 4, but it's 3, but it keeps the workflow going. I can't throw this kind of stuff up in the air and start doing those kind of stuff, but I hope you guys can see that. Now this is a DJI Phantom 3 standard. Now this drone, I know it's outdated, but the thing about this drone is just that it's just quite impressive. It gets things done. It makes things go a little bit not high much, because sometimes you lose signal and you start wondering if you're operating it perfectly. But overall, for a certain meters which you just know how much it works, it just gets your stuff done. 2.7K camera, which you can just shoot full HD out of it, and you can just go for 2.7K format. But for the people who would like 4K, well, I don't recommend for this such a bad boy. And for the people who would like a more range drone, I don't recommend this type of drone, but it's a good piece of tech, so I thought that I could share with you guys my experience out of it. Jumping to another kind of amazing tech of the year, it's a drawing pen. Now, this pen, it's called Imeco. It's called Meco pen. Now this pen, it's actually universal. You can just use many devices by using only this pen. Now this pen got some incredible stuff which you can just draw on your phone. You can just touch here and there. You can just do a bunch of stuff, but it's not 100% precise when it comes to drawing. So sometimes you're drawing a certain line, you just get distracted because of some few reasons of this pen, but overall it's such an amazing pen. It gives the workflow going, though you just have to redo and do if you're drawing, so as you can get a perfect art out of drawing, though it stills a good piece of tech. So I really recommend it for the people who are beginners, or they want to just get that kind of pen and they just want to feel how much the stylus or how much it just works. I really recommend it. But for the people who they're like, meh, I just want to get like a Wacom pen, a Wacom tablet, then go for the Wacom tablet or go for Huonei tablets. It would be so impressive. Tech of the year goes to the mouse. Now I've been using this gaming mouse for designing, I've been using for editing your videos, guys. I've been using it for a bunch of stuff and it's really impressive. Now what we have here, this is an A5 gaming mouse. I know some of you guys, you know this mouse, some of you don't, but the only greatness of this mouse, what am I saying, mouse, it's just that it does RGB. Though not only RGB, there are 3-button functional which you can just control the RGB flow, how it goes, and this one here, it's for the front and back. If you just like on the browser and stuff like that, you just want to just hook up with that, but you cannot program this button. So the only downside is just that you can program these buttons, they're all fixed, you can't just do anything about it. The only thing, you can just change the RGB, how it flows. That's the only thing about this mouse. Another downside of this mouse is just that it's losing connection sometimes. At times you are having a different types of mouse, frequency, how they work. Sometimes they interchange the frequency. Now it happened for me for almost 3 times doing that, but at last, right now, sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. But overall, it's a great, amazing mouse, and it's a budget mouse which I recommend it for some of you. But if you want to get that kind of Logitech, you can just hook up for the Logitech, you know what I'm saying. Another kind of piece of tech of the year goes to the Xiaomi Mi Band. Now this Mi Band, it's actually surprisingly, and some of you guys, you have seen the review out of it, but if you didn't check it out, just click this card here to take you definitely for the review. Now something which is so great about this kind of Mi Band, it's just having tons and tons of features which they can keep you going, especially when it comes to like music synchronization. I think that's the biggest thing I've seen from the fitness band, whereby you can just control the music. That's what I like about it, that you can play even videos on YouTube and still control them, which is something which is so legitimate out of it for the Mi Band 4. So to my own kind of aspect, this is something which is so amazing, and I really recommend for the people who would like a fitness band with much more features. So my favorite tech of the year, and upcoming year too, still I'll be using the Mi Band 4, and I would like to share each kind of move or update throughout the Mi Band 4. So I hope, yeah, that's what's up. Another favorite tech of the year goes to the microphone clippers. Now these kind of microphone clippers are from 2Duo microphone. I've actually used it only once, but there's actually downside out of it since I purchased it, and actually side of it, the pros and cons. I think to my own kind of aspect, for this type of microphone, you can just clip it here or somewhere there, and you can just use only a phone to control how much stance it gives it to you. Now the only downside of it, it's just select a different type of variety of devices, so as you can use it on this microphone, and it's a good tech though. But the only downside, it's just selecting a bunch of devices which it can pick, or you cannot pick the sound, and sometimes you have just to check out on the phone so many times. That's why we recommend you to buy an actual microphone which you can just control so many. So another kind of favorite tech of the year goes to Mogsome. Now this is a Mogsome Bluetooth headphones. They're sports headphones. Now I've been using these headphones for my daily kind of usage, and in each activity I just have them. I just grab them, I toss them on my neck, I clip them with the magnet, which they support a magnet, and it's good to go. And they last for the battery for almost a day, which I give it to my own kind of aspect go. The music is actually not decent, but it's good. The bass out of it, it's just robust. I hope, you know, on the video, if I'm reviewing it, I know you can't hear it how much it picks, but if you have them, you can just see the difference. Now, this is something which is so amazing, and it's metallic. Now, since I bought it up to now, I'm actually having almost 6 to 7 months up to now, and they're actually good. But the only downside, it's a rubber. They start rubbing around, remove that kind of rubber. It's that, you know, you have just to get another backup of the earphones of the Bluetooth, and I think I'm going for another kind of earphones which are JBL, which it might be great, and I'll be sharing my review with you guys. Things. So this is my favorite take on the list, but I got the Behance. Actually, these are good headphones, and they're actually decent, not like biggest decent, or you know what I'm saying, not like Beats or something, but they're actually giving you that kind of sound which you're gonna love it, which they're actually amazing sound out of Behance. So I think to my own kind of aspect for the Behance, I really recommend for the decent kind of headphones which you can get. But the only downside out of it, it doesn't stay that much longer for the power. Now, if you just want that kind of like 6 hours, 7 hours, well, for this bad boy, they can only last for 3 hours, up to 4 hours if you're just watching a movie or listening up to the music continuously. It's just that. I think to my own kind of aspect, it's not bad, but it's quite decent. So let me know in the comments down below what was your favorite tech of the year. Perhaps it was my kind of tech here which I just shared with you, or it's just that you have another kind of tech which you have it. You can let me know in the comments down below. So thank you guys for watching. If you love this video today, make sure that you hit the thumbs up. You're new here, my name is Abdurrahim13. Consider subscribing here to your homeboy here. I'd really appreciate on that. And last but not least, I'll be checking you guys on the next one. As always, stay sharp and creative, and peace.